Hi, this is our group video for SCL 9. So we have watched 5 videos and now we're gonna talk about the main idea of the video and we need to state at least 3 suggestions by the video. So for the first video, it was a video about discrimination. What is it? What is your thought, Danish?
I think based on the video I saw it's about girls that want something that sometimes we cannot uh, get it. So for example, she want to be pretty, she want to be skinny, she want to be high, but it's all about self-esteem. When we believe in ourselves, we can manage to change and enjoy our life.
I think this doesn't limit to ladies only because the discrimination go in all ways. For example, for just body size, even though you are fat, you're slim, you're tall, you're short, in any form you can just be criticized and being discriminated.
Yeah.
Like if you are too slim, people will just say are you anorexic? If you're too fat, they will say did you even move? Yes.
Yeah.
So I remember there's one girl that she's saying that personality is not important anymore. For me, I personally think that personality is the most important element.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I think physical appearance is not important. It is still important too. It has to keep yourself attractive. But what we need to find in one person. Let's say we want to make friend. What we really need to look into is their personality.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any thought?
Yes, I agree with your point that I think that parents should change themselves, their kind, because not only focus on the personality also.
Alright.
They also need to change the behavior of the children. They must not think that nothing will be them if they're not beautiful or something.
So you want to talk about that parents must take action in this.
Sorry for interrupt. We are now talking about our own idea. We are here to talk about what is being suggested in the video.
Yeah.
So we need to have 3 suggestions stated in the video already. Do you have any?
The one that I found out is there's another phrase that if we want to change, thing will not change until we change it. Means that if we want something, we want to approve something, we want to have a good personality, we need to change ourselves to be good, to be.
Are you trying to say that we need to take the initiative to change?
Yeah, we need to
Yes,
take the initiative to change, to have a very good personality to be outstanding, so that we can improve our self-esteem. Based on the video that we can see that most of them has been discriminated. That's what I get from the video, the first video.
What did you get from the video?
I guess.
So do you want to talk about the enjoy life?
Yes, I get from the video is the enjoy life, because the children can enjoy themselves from their physical appearance and personality.
Yeah.
They will feel happy if their physical appearance and personality is really good, and this they will miss with their friend with the happy life.
Yeah.
They will not feel they are very low esteem in themselves and feel more confident in their conversation.
Yeah, another point is that they themselves have to have high self-esteem. Like being fat is not something. It's not something illegal. It's not their fault.
Yeah. I agree with
So
that.
what important is the personality. Like if you're an attractive person, it doesn't matter if you're fat or what. Because sometimes we can't control. It may be a genetic problem, or maybe it just you ate too much. Maybe you can control on that. But self-esteem is the thing that will make you confident. Okay, shall we move on to the next video?
Yes.
How can you be happy?
Yeah, there's actually a very interesting video because it talk about happy. So in this video, is he a doctor? No,
No.
Or only a ordinary person. So the question is how we can be happy.
How to be happy?
So the first thing I get from the video is recognize joy, stay amazed with life. For example, in this video, they tell us to be amazed with our family, amazed with our God, amazed with our. We are in student life, amazed with our student life. We have problem, just stay positively. Be happy with it.
Like in any situation, you make it into a happy thing.
Yeah.
You choose it that way.
Do not choose. Don't take problems seriously.
Yeah, we take problems seriously, but we take it positively.
Positively,
Yes.
yeah. I agree with that. Yeah.
What do you think
I
about the
think
video?
it's the-
No. What have you seen from the video? What did you get?
I think it's stay happy 24 hours and not make ourselves really not very happy. Then we must stay happy in our life.
Are you trying to say that making everything you do worth it? Because
Like
as what is suggested is that everyone has the same 24 hours a day, so we need to make what we do worth it. Like we don't waste our time. We don't spend time on not necessary things. From what I get from the video is that happiness is a responsibility.
Yeah.
Because if you're not happy, you are indirectly making someone else not unhappy as well. So it is kind of your responsibility to
Make
not
yourself happy.
not people to not make people unhappy.
Yeah.
So in another word is that it is your responsibility to stay everyone happy. Yes.
So for example, we need to make you happy if you have problem. That is our responsibility to enjoy people.
I don't see it that way. I think it is impossible that we always stay so positive and we
Yeah.
keep making everyone happy. Just that the boundary is that we don't make people unhappy.
Yeah.
I think I also want to make the right choices to
What?
like choice.
Right choice.
Right choice. Alright, right choice. Alright.
In our life to be
Good
happy.
choice. For example, we need to have a good choice to be happy, responsible, recognize joys, and make our life worth it.
Are we done with video 2? Shall we
Yes,
move
it's
on?
very short videos.
Okay, so for video 3, it was talking about the importance of breakfast.
Yes, yeah. So let's Liao start.
We need energy for our body through the breakfast.
Yeah.
Because through breakfast, if we get the enough energy, we can boost up our mind and we can focus in our daily life. For example, a student will be focused if they take their breakfast, but they must remember take the breakfast must include the pyramid food.
Yeah,
For the
like
food.
balanced diet.
Balanced
diet.
diet. They should not take the high calorie food.
We should sometimes have high calorie food. Yeah, but not too much.
Too much for in the breakfast.
So
So Liao was suggesting that breakfast is the energy to kickstart the day. Like if you take breakfast, you will have the enough energy to start your work.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you get from the video, Danish?
The thing that I get from the video is the important of breakfast is we can have a good a full attention and motivate ourselves when we have a breakfast. For example, the video said if our stomach is not empty, not full, we cannot take too much breakfast. If our stomach is just enough to have energy to start up our day, so we have a positive starting day to do our works.
Are you trying to say that an empty stomach will actually distract you from your work?
Yeah,
So
I agree
you
with that.
can't fully focus on your task on hand?
Yeah, for me, for example, I am myself. If my day start with empty stomach, so I cannot focus my study in class or anything else activity that I need to do to start my day.
Yeah, I do agree with that because when I feel hungry, my brain can't work.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, for me, what I get from the video is that a healthy breakfast actually set the foundation. Like if you have a healthy breakfast, it is very likely that you will have a healthy lunch. And then if you have a healthy breakfast and lunch, it will be very, very likely you will have a
Next,
healthy dinner as well.
Yeah.
So, okay, the 3 point here is first, breakfast is an energy to kickstart the day. Second is keep motivated and not distracted by empty stomach.
give,
And last one
we
is
can give full
set a
attention.
foundation. Okay, shall we move on to the next video? Okay, so for the fourth video is about the food transport to a disaster place. For example, the one stated in the video is the super typhoon in Philippines named Haiyan. Right, so what did you get from the video?
Actually, I get from the video that I get is the people, the NGO, the non-government organization provide food to the victim of the
Disaster.
So the one of the food that they give is high energy biscuit that the people no need to cook it, just eat it, open it, just take it and eat it because it
Yeah,
has
they also say that the high energy biscuits is actually very nutritious and it's like easy to transport and do not need to be cooked. That is why it is chosen for the disaster place, because usually if food is a crisis there, you can't have much time to prepare. It's not like you are going on. It's not like you're going on flight then you have your nasi lemak on like airplane, right? So I think this high energy biscuits is very important because you can distribute right away, and it is already available.
Yeah.
What did you get from the video?
I think they also send the mineral water to the pupil.
Mineral water.
Mineral water. This can prevent them for
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
And one more thing I observed from the video is that they used helicopter, ship, and truck to reach out to the outlying area, because for disaster usually if a lot of things are corrupted, like
connection.
The route is all blocked.
Yeah.
So there are some places you can't reach by conventional transport.
They
so
use
sometimes
helicopter, right?
helicopter can be used to reach the
25 organizer, right?
They also mentioned that 20 flights are being sent from Dubai to Malaysia, right? To sending the food, because we need a large amount of ready food for the disaster place.
May I know who is the NGO involved in that
Video? I don't quite remember. It's like World Food Organization, if I'm not mistaken.
WWF.
No, WWF is about wildlife.
Animal. Right. Maybe we can find it later.
Yes.
So next is
The last video we watched is about
peer pressure.
Yes.
So what I get from this video is about how peer pressure occur, how the
Solution to solve
the solution. They also talk about the solution. The parent need to help their children to think positively.
There is one point.
There's one point there. The parents should take serious action to make their children think that everything that happened with their friend is not, what can I say?
Are you trying to say that parents, they have responsible to educate their children to have their own judgment?
Yeah, they have to be
like what happening around their friend is not necessary, right? And you not necessarily follow what they do.
Yeah, I agree.
You need to do your own judgment.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why.
Okay, so what I get from the video is that the peer pressure is defined as the force and influence by friend. For example, a way to dress, and even sometimes your friend is smoking, you join them because of peer pressure, right? So one of the point I get from there is parents should teach them how to say no. Because sometimes you need to get along with those people. It's not like you can cut them out from your life unless you want to be alone.
Yeah.
But you
introvert.
Yeah, but you don't want to join them for unhealthy activities. So in that video, it suggested that we can use humor to tone down their friend. For example, like would you like a cigarette? Like better not. I mean, you can use indirect way, a more humorous way,
Or to
a more polite way to avoid.
taking that
Yes.
thing. All right.
Okay, what do you get from the video?
I get from the video that the parents should pay more attention to the children because through the attention, the children not easily to be influenced by their friends. For example, they will not miss with their friend with the no very unkind friend. And they will not easily get involved in any harmful activities such as taking, drinking, or smoking.
Alright. Beside that, what I get from the video is high esteem teenagers sometimes can manage themselves to avoid from taking negative what for avoid their
For joining negative activities.
negative activity. For example, taking drugs, drinking, smoking, and cut school. Yeah. Because they have very confident, they have their own
Self-esteem.
self-esteem to become a better person.
Yes, I agree with what you said just now. They know their worth. They know they shouldn't do that kind of stuff. They have the moral instinct in their mind. So they know what they should do, what they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Any more to add on?
No.
No. Okay, I think we all get the point that is that is given by the video, and we also get 3 suggestions from there at least.
Yeah.
So I think we should have we shall get our worksheet filled.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this is the end of our discussion.
Do you want to make any overview that we have talked about? For example, the first video we have talked about the discrimination on teenagers and what we need to do to avoid it, to become a better person.
Do you want me to do the conclusion?
Conclusion.
Okay, so for the first video,
Yeah.
we have the discrimination video.
Yeah.
Okay, the main idea is discrimination, obviously. So the first point is to enjoy your life. Second point is your self-initiative.
We need to change something.
Pardon?
We need to change something. Thing will not change until we change it.
Come again.
Thing will not change until we change it.
Okay, so that is self-initiative.
Self-initiative.
Okay, for the last point is self-esteem.
Yeah. So the next video is about happy. How we need to be happy. How to, for
Yeah,
example.
let's just make it short.
Yeah.
How can you be happy? Is the
There's three
title.
ways.
Yes.
The 3 ways that we have talked about. So the next is about
The
breakfast. So what conclusion you can give from the breakfast?
What are the 3 suggestions?
Through the breakfast, we can get the energy for the first point.
Yes.
The second point is serve as foundation.
The foundation.
And the third point is
About
Keep motivated.
keep motivated.
We missed the 3 point just now, the last video, for how can you be happy. For the first point is a choice, it's your choice to stay amazed.
yeah.
Second, happiness is a responsibility. For the last one is make your day worth.
Yeah.
Right. For the fourth video,
For the fourth video is about urgent need of food in island of Philippines. They use high energy biscuit to provide to the people.
next they use helicopter, ship, and trucks to reach out the outlying area.
Yeah.
The third is the send the mineral water to the place.
Yeah. There's another they provide for the victims. So the next video is about peer pressure,
Like the first point we got is self-esteem.
self-esteem, and the parent needs. The second is the parent need to help their
To teach them how to say no.
to say no and think positively.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe that we all have we know what the idea being sent to us through the video, and also we got at least 3 suggestions from there.
Yeah.
So I believe we all have the ability to complete the worksheet.
Yeah.
Wait, so we shall end it here. So thank you for watching our video. Right.
Bye.